Hello, and welcome back to yet another episode of The Making of Second Chance Heroes. I am lead level designer Eli Platt, and today we are in the second level of the bunker. There's no fighting in the war room. This level was built by Rolly. There is an interesting Easter egg in this level, but I'm actually going to let you solve this one for yourself, and maybe if someone knows they can put it in the comments, but as we're taking a look at this level, try to pay attention to the layout and see if there's anything in particular that jumps out at you. Alright, nonetheless, we're going to start here with the walkthrough. We're in the first room. This is the safe room. You've just come out of the parade grounds, and this level teaches you all about lasers. So you come out, you cross the first laser, you've got sort of this mesh here, and there's an event with a zombie running through all of that. You come into here, and around, through, out into the hallway. This is a floor trap. It fires rockets up at you from the floor. And then you work your way through this gauntlet here. Now there's a number of hidden... What is going on with that? I am just not gonna... Oh, that's probably... Okay, that's probably an icon for the laser. Coming down into here, there's a bunch of security switches where you can open up like this room here and go back and find some stuff, and there's an intercom. But you work your way through this zigzag of cubicles here in the middle of the level. And a nice little hole. I like this hole in the floor. You come on out into this hallway, past the bathrooms. You fight another corpse pile in here. You go through this laser gauntlet in order to unlock the door on the other side of the corpse pile. Then you head on through, down the back hall, out through this wall, and then into the war room. Originally we had a rounded light fixture that fit down over this, but it kind of blocked too much of the screen behind it, and so we decided to stick to a more open table. But you can probably imagine why we had that ring of lights. It is a bit of a reference to another war room you might be familiar with. Other than that, it's a very straightforward level. The sort of like Easter eggs, and not Easter eggs, but the tangents and things in this level are short little offshoots, coming over back into this room, coming over into this room, heading into the bathroom. But there's certainly nothing wrong with that, and that's pretty much all there is to it. It's the major office level, so at this point in the bunker, I suppose, if I wanted to go over a little bit of story, you've gotten in, Ward is telling you to get to the war room, you're trying to basically assess the situation, you've just gotten into the front door, you're sort of into the offices type area, you know, your secretary, your filing, your file rooms, like this, just a big giant file room with all kinds of folders and shelves. But one of the fun things we try to do is make a bunch of these little silly cubicles, and so you've got cubicles with a zombie in it with a plant, you've got the red tape cubicles, you've got the book avalanche cubicle, you have the cubicle being used as a gun embankment, you've got the toxic waste dump cubicle over here, and these were all prefabs that I put together. Rolly might have customized a few of his own. I mean, you could explode... Prefabs are like groups that you save, and then you can load that group as a whole object, and then you can explode it back into its subcomponents and then modify it. And so, for example, this one's been modified. See, there's a desk laying here, a gun rack. I did have one with a gun rack, but this one's been modified as well, where it's been customized and messed up a little bit. And that's highly encouraged, of course, because you don't want things to repeat more often than they need to. I don't know if you can ever actually see that truck down there. Oh well. Oh yeah, you can. I know where you can see it from. Alright, so pretty much that is... oh yeah, that's right. This gun embankment here. This gun was designed for the bunker. It was the machine gun. It used to be animated. It's no longer animated. We have a different machine gun now. I'm pretty sure you don't use this anywhere. But it was also the gun on the pedestal in the mall when I was talking about the second level, the second major, the robot encounter in the security center, when I said there would be guns that would pop out of the wall and shoot everything. It was these guns working in an automated kind of fashion. And but those were no longer in there. Also, Another neat little thing is these plants were originally intended to have a sniper in them, where like the potted plant would come up and you'd see like a sniper underneath of the plant and he'd shoot at you and then pop back down into the plant. And there was sort of an environmental opportunity sort of trap thing. It wasn't a zombie you could fight, but we took that out as well. And then there's also mortar cannons, which were pulled out of this lever. And the mortar cannons did work, but they kept having issues targeting things and were putting mortars down on top of other scenery and causing decals in the air, and we decided that it was more trouble than it was worth to fix them at some point, because this encounter we rebalanced these units here, the which is a new unit in this level, I might add, the commando, and he was rebalanced and made more difficult, and when we did that the mortars were just too much when they were working properly, so they went by the wayside. Alright, well that'll wrap things up for this level. The next level is Tanks for Nothing. And it's all about tanks. And it'll be the first bunker level you'll see that I built. This level, of course, like I said earlier, was built by Rolly. Alright, till next time.